The bride, Stephanie Glover.
All right, that's good. Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this and not cry. Shake it off. All right, so around this time, about 24 years ago, I was obsessing over my little baby sister. She was about a week old, and she was already my best friend. And by obsessing, I literally mean obsessing. So I was like doing anything to like be around her, to touch her, to feed her, to annoy her probably, but she didn't know it yet because she was a baby. And just wanting to be what, she was my baby doll. She was my real life baby doll, and I was so excited about it. If I could have climbed onto the top of the roof and said, "That's my little sister, her name is Chelsea Glover," I would have, because I was so excited about having a little sister. And to this day, that sentiment hasn't changed. We grew up in complete harmony, at least that's kind of how I remember it. My friends called us the Brady Bunch. I kind of hated it because, I don't know, I just did. But, and although we were over 4 years apart in age, we played together well and hung out and were friends, most likely with me bossing Chelsea around, and she'd be in the corner like eating chicken nuggets and eating gelato and just being happy, because that's what she did. She was just happy. One of my favorite stories about Chelsea is one Christmas when we were, making our lists, as, children do, and I wanted like a trampoline or a computer or something huge, big. Chelsea's like, "I want a cat calendar." And by a cat calendar, she literally meant a calendar with cats on it. Like, nothing more than that. So Patrick, the moral of that story, easy to please when it comes to Christmas gifts. Like, super easy to please. So our younger years came and went, and we never fought. My parents had it pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. We never fought. It's kind of hard to believe, but we were very much two peas in a pod and got along very well. She was always around because she was forced to go to all of my swim meets, and always jokes that she was referred to as Stephanie's little sister, which is probably true. But in reality, in the back of my mind, I was always so proud for her to be there, and was silently thinking, "Yep, that's my sister." She was cute and bubbly and liked by everybody. The college days passed quickly, and Chelsea conquered nursing school with much ease. And I clearly remember being at the UNCW graduation, snapping pictures and thinking, "Yep, that's my sister, proud sister," her walking across that stage. Even now, we'll make dinner plans, and she'll get out of the car, and I'll be like, "Well, yep, that's my hot sister," as she gets that, good job. So now on to the fun part, Patrick. Along the way, I remember Chelsea telling me about a couple of nice guys she would meet in school. As a big sister, I was really never worried about their character, how they treated her, because she had good taste, and I trusted her and her kind of opinion of guys. A few days after her first date with Patrick, we were talking, and she managed to slip it nonchalantly into conversation. She's been out on a date with this guy. And I could tell in her voice that she was excited and hopeful for where it might go. I remember making some joke about Chelsea rocking the cradle, because he was a year younger. And then the rest is history, obviously. So Patrick, you and I have a lot in common. More in common than probably you think. Chelsea is definitely an answer to both of our prayers. This is where I might cry. We both prayed for a friend to walk through life together, and there she is, in flesh and blood. Patrick, when it comes to beautiful girls, you've hit the jackpot. When it comes to loyalty and steadfastness, you've hit the jackpot again. And when it comes to downright sweetness, you've won the Mega Millions or something. Whatever the biggest one that you can win. I see the two of you together, and I can't help but to smile. You're two peas in a pod, and both so easygoing and welcoming. I know your life is going to be filled with so many joys, and can't begin to imagine the way you're going to affect people that you're around, the communities you're in, walking alongside each other to care for people and point them to Jesus. So I'm not married, but I am older and therefore wiser. Don't forget. So here's my advice. Be in awe of each other. Fight for each other. Remember this day and remember this moment. Look around all these faces who have come to witness your commitment and stand with you. and keep smiling, because that's what the two of you do best. So, my wish for you guys is a steadfast friendship, enduring happiness in the simple things, and I pray that your love for each other continues to grow, your relationship deepening year by year. And so as I stand here today and look at you, Chels, I'm feeling a lot of those feelings. Samara might cry again. Shake it off. I'm feeling a lot of those feelings that I felt when you were born. I'm feeling very proud and excited and blessed to call you my sister. So as I've thought so many times in years past, today more than ever, I'm thinking, yep, that's my sister. So I love you both very, very much. So here we go to the first round of cheers to Patrick and Chelsea. Cheers.
Next up, we have Matthew Brown. Give him a little hand. The brother of the groom.